just never know when you're going to meet a good teacher or find another student who actually can give you the same confirmation that any good teacher could. And this happened for me one time. I went to New York City to see Babaji, and I had just gotten back from Babaji's ashram, so my head was shaved, and I was wearing a lungi, which is like an orange skirt type thing that, anyway, just part of that tradition. And I'm walking around New York City like this, and my friend and I, we're gonna get lunch before we go get in line for Amma, because we were just there so early. So we go for an early lunch, and we found an Indian restaurant. So, we order our food, and food comes, and whoopsie, and I just charge the food up. So I'm praying over the food and giving thanks, and but what I'm doing is, I'm really like just booming the place out with my energy, because why not? And so then the waiter comes over, and he's like, "I felt that. What's going on?" And I didn't know what to think at first, and I thought, "You do Reiki?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm a Reiki master." And I said, "Oh, me too. So I'm just doing Reiki." And he's like, "That felt like a little bit more, maybe." Anyway, this guy Ketan, we ended up becoming great friends. And Ketan, I haven't seen him in years. He went to live at an ashram in Hawaii, I believe, and I've just not been able to track him down. But we became great friends, and I don't know, did he ever come to Philly? I don't remember. I do know I went to see him in New York once, and at one point I got a hold of Paula Churchill's book about Babaji, and it's a small red paperback, and I ended up with a few copies. So I decided I should send one to Ketan. So I open up the book, and I'm writing, "Hey Ketan, I thought you'd really like this book." And that's what I intended to write, but what I actually wrote was, "May your remembrance of Babaji be a blessing to the world." And after I wrote it, I was like, why did I write that? I was kind of feeling a little wackadoo. And I thought, it's not something I actually controlled, so I just took it as a sign, and whatever, I sent him the book. So a few days later, he gives me a call, completely blown away. It turned out that, 15 years earlier, because this story I'm telling you with Ketan, that happened in 97, I believe. And he told me that in 1980, 82 maybe, that Babaji and his entourage had come to his house, his parents' house, and his sister had bought a bangle from him, the Om Namah Shivaya bracelet. Anyway, Ketan remembered meeting him, and he was just like, he was just blown away. And I told him, I'm like, well, I didn't know that, but I wrote that you should remember him, and that just sort of came out of my hand without me realizing it. That was pretty amazing. And, what a great way to get confirmation, to be, blessing my food in a restaurant, and have the waiter feel it, and feel it enough to want to talk to me about it. And then it turned out that, his family had met my guru, years and years before. And anyway, that was really fantastic. The point of the story is, you just can't prejudge where you're going to meet your teachers and where you're going to get confirmation. The whole idea of learning to have an open heart is to have an open heart all the time, and to be open for what shows up. And when we're closed, things just don't show up. So anyhow, I hope that little story finds some benefit from it. If you have any questions